Hello everybody and welcome to the video notes for Unit 4, Day 4. Today our lesson is about how are addition and multiplication related. So we've talked about how are addition and subtraction related and how are multiplication and division related. Now we're talking about these two. Today's video is dedicated to Byrone in 6A. Hi Byrone. First, let's talk about different ways we can write out multiplication or multiplication notation. So if we're multiplying a variable, let's say we're doing 6 times a. 6 times a. Make sure you write this down too. And yesterday we learned that one way that we can write 6 times a is 6 and then with a dot or a little point, just like that, 6 times a. So this is the same thing as that. And a third way that you can write multiplication if you're writing with a variable is just 6a, just like that. 6a is the same thing as 6 times a, which is the same thing as this. And today, I want you to circle this one, because this is what we're going to focus on today. Anytime you're multiplying a variable, I want you to write it as 6a. Write this instead of writing 6 times a. Okay. Now that we've said that, I want to tell you the first letter of the secret word today is C. The first letter of the secret word is C as in Charlie. So you can write that down. Okay. 1a. I'm going to do an example for these two, and then you're going to do the rest on your own. Draw a tape diagram to represent 3 times 3. This we know how to do. This is what we did yesterday. So 3 times 3 is like 3 groups of 3. So we can draw it out like this. 1, 2, 3. Here's one group of 3. Another group of 3. 1, 2, 3. And another group of 3. Our last group of 3. So this is 3 times 3, 3 groups of 3. We can count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, that equals 9. Here it's asking us a tape diagram to represent 3 plus 3 plus 3. Now you might already be thinking that might be pretty similar. So we're going to have one group of 3 for that. Okay. There's 3. Another group of 3 for this second 3. Okay, there's 3. And another group of 3 for that right there. There's our last group of 3. And altogether, 3, 6, 9. We have 9 altogether. Okay. So now that I've shown you these two examples, you should be able to do 2a, 2b, 3a, 3b, and then I also want you to try 4 and 5. All of those, using these two examples, you should be able to finish on your own. So, with that, I'm going to have you pause and try the rest of these up here on your own. Let's pause and try. And now you're resuming the video after you've tried on your own. Remember to try it on your own. Don't just copy what I'm doing. 4 times 2. Okay. That'd be one group of 4 here. And then another group of 4 here. Altogether that's 8. 4 plus 4. That's one group of 4. And another group of 4. That's 8. Here, 3 times 4. So we're starting with 3. Do another 3. Do another 3. and then another 3. And all together, we're going to have 12. Last one for all of this. Okay, so for the first one, we have 3, then another 3, then another 3, and the last 3. Altogether, we have 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 altogether. Okay, so what did you notice about each of these pairs? Well, I noticed that each of the pairs equal the same thing. They equal the same number, the same total, maybe. And then, so here, when it's asking us to write 2 different expressions that can be used to represent this, well, one is we know we can write a multiplication expression. So we have 3 groups, or in each one there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so this is the same thing as 5 times 3. That equals 15. Or we can think of this as 5, one group of 5, plus another group of 5, plus another group of 5 equals 15. So what we're learning here is that 5 times 3 is the same thing as 5 just adding itself over 3 times. So multiplication is just like repeated addition. And now I'm going to give you the second letter of the secret word. The second letter of the secret word is A. A as in America. Second letter is A. Okay. Now, on the bottom, we're going to do the same thing we just did above, but with variables. So 1A asks us to draw a tape diagram to represent 3y. And remember, 3y, what we learned at the top is that that's the same thing as 3 times y. So if we draw 3 times 3 like this, then the way that we would draw 3y is if we'll start with 1y. There's 1y. And we're multiplying that times 3. So this would be times 2 and times 3. Now a tape diagram to represent y plus y plus y. Well, that means we would have a y plus another y plus another y. And altogether we have 3y. Okay. So thinking that this is the same thing as this, that 3y is the same thing as y plus y plus y, or 3 times y is the same thing as y plus y plus y. I want you to use that knowledge and answer the rest of these problems down here on your own. So these you're going to rewrite this with addition. These, rewrite it with multiplication. So you're going to pause, and you're going to try these ones on your own. And now you are resuming the video after you tried these bottom ones on your own. The third letter of the secret word, is R. R as in Rome. The third letter of the secret word is R, and that's it. Now you have your full secret word. Okay. 4y with addition, that means that's y plus y plus y plus y. 2x. That's 2 times x. That's the same thing as x plus x. Here on the bottom, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 s's that we're adding all together. That's the same thing as 6 times s, or we can write that as 6s. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 t's that we're adding up. That's the same thing as 5 times t, or 5t. And with that, we are all finished.